What's going on, guys? It's Saeed here, and today I decided, you know what? I'm gonna record my first YouTube video because I stuck with streaming and I realized, honestly, I think recording a video would be starting a YouTube channel in general would be the best way to start. And I figured, what better way to start than playing my favorite game, Terraria? I just got an update, the bigger and bolder update, which didn't really add any new enemies. I don't think. I think just a lot more progression-based updates, I guess. But for those of you who don't know Terraria, you'll probably learn by the I'm thinking this is going to be my first ever series / playthrough. So for those of you who don't know Terraria, you're going to learn pretty fast, I would say, and hopefully this will be one of your favorite games by the end of this too. But definitely, if you haven't played this, I would recommend trying it out. I believe this is like I believe this is like top 5 best-selling game of all time, but I guess it's not really relevant. That doesn't really define how good a game is. Oh, and I just died. But yeah, as you can see, the bosses do quite a bit of damage, and this is going to be on the hardest difficulty, which is Master Mode. And so if I open my inventory here, you can see this sword does melee damage, and so there are 4 classes in this game. There's Mage, which is, you know, magic. Melee, which is just not necessarily only swords, but majority swords. Melee like in any other game, just up close, you know. There's Ranger, which is guns, bows, and rocket launchers, and then Summoner, which does have minions to fight for you. And I'm going to be doing my favorite class as well, which is definitely Mage, without a doubt. I wish the modded version of Terraria had the new update, but it doesn't. Just a lot more. So I guess you guys get to see vanilla gameplay. Honestly, maybe it's better that it's vanilla gameplay though, because then people don't feel like they're missing out on something if they have a console. Because I promise you, this game is just as fun on console, especially if it's your first time playing it. So I'm gonna start off. Obviously, mining's a big part of this game, just like Minecraft. Don't get it twisted though. It's not me necessarily comparing this game to Minecraft. It's just for reference, I guess. Especially early game, I would say mining is probably where you're gonna be doing most of your grinding, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with that. I actually haven't played this game in a minute, but gonna make me some wooden platforms so I can jump through and get up. And yeah, so I guess my big focus right now is finding my first mage weapon. But I'm not too concerned, I guess. I'm just gonna see what we find on this cave. This is definitely one of those games you have to be patient with. Oh, I guess they just added this where the arrows point where your placed objects are going, or placed platforms are going to go in. That's kind of fire. I can already tell just the few things they changed about the interface, but I'm liking it so far. I believe there might be some diamonds here. I know it's a slime over there, and hopefully it doesn't kill me, but actually maybe that's not diamonds. Just gonna break that pot, and yeah, no, not diamonds. I don't know what I was thinking. It would have been glowing. But yeah, so I guess as I go along, I'm just gonna explain this to people who maybe haven't played this game before. But essentially, most ores in this game, besides like some of the crucial ones, I guess, have 2 kind of counterparts to each level. So like, for example, I just mined some copper. That means this is a copper world, which means there will always be copper as like the tier 1 ore. The other option is tin. So if you have tin in a world, you can still find tin in chests, but it means as far as ores go, you're only going to find tin ore. And so in my case, I'm only going to find copper ore. And then just mine some iron over there. The alternative to that is lead. Same applies here, you know. If you have lead in your world, you're gonna find only lead ore. You can still find iron in chests though. And since mine is iron, I'm only gonna find iron ore, but I can still find lead in chests, I believe. Do red slime. Oh dear. As you can see, these enemies do a lot of damage on this difficulty. Terraria, you really gotta be patient with this game, because especially if it's your first time, and first of all, if this is your first time playing, definitely don't play on the hardest difficulty, I'll tell you that. It's no joke. I mean, unless you're a good gamer, but even then. Just gonna make a bunch more platforms and... Oh, yeah. Not the best. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I might die here. I'm just gonna there we go. Utilize these ropes and whatnot. There's a boulder, so when you do go mining, you definitely want to look out for pressure plates, because that means there's some sort of trap. And I can see the pressure plate right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and break that so that boulder doesn't fall on me, because that will kill you no matter what difficulty. And there's a dart trap, which would get activated by that pressure plate. And so here we have a minecart trail. I'm just gonna see where this takes me, honestly. The goal is to find like these stronghold type buildings, I guess. Yeah, here's some more ore anyways. And some enemies are, I mean, naturally in any game, some enemies are more of a problem than others. Okay, so now that we respawned, probably not gonna go back down that way just because I have. Oh, well, I guess I don't have anything in. You know, I said I was gonna use Mage, so don't hate me for starting off with using my starting weapon. Gotta get killed somehow. Because you don't really get your Mage weapon until a little farther down the game. But I've seen a lot of things about this update, and I guess I have to research more on how to get these new things. Honestly, I'm just gonna use this blow pipe for now. This thing is actually gonna be better than a sword, believe it or not. Maybe. Okay. There we go. But yeah, so what I like to do, honestly, is I like to take my chests with me. Just because pretty just good early game storage, and with mods usually there's a lot better ways to store your items than chests, but there's nothing wrong with chests. I'm just gonna use my axe to kill this. It has a better range of motion. But yeah, so you start off with copper tools naturally because they are a tier 1 ore. Or I guess copper is a tier 1 ore. Oh, a slingshot. Okay, I've never seen that before actually. But I wonder how much damage that does. Naturally, copper is going to be just the worst thing in your world if you have copper. And unless they changed it in this update, which I don't think they did, you don't start off with tin tools. Because copper, that's another thing I guess I should mention, is that out of the two variants, there's always one that's slightly better than the other. So like, I believe lead is actually better. Yeah, lead is actually better than iron. So I guess it's kind of unfortunate that I have both of my starting 2 ores are the worst of the 2. But yeah. Here we go. Here's some tall trees. Get some more wood instead of just like however much I was getting before from the trees. Yeah, we got like 50 from that one tree. I'm not sure how many playthroughs or what playthroughs I would like to do after this. Maybe some solo player games. But I'm thinking maybe I just have this account and do playthroughs. I'll see how this does. Genre of video there are, but okay. So that's just not gonna be. But just those videos where it's like, oh, I try, I guess, almost like challenge videos, and not like real life challenges, but like video game challenges. It's because I think that wouldn't be too bad either. But yeah, I'm trying to get some plants when I can, just because I can use those to craft potions. Which, you thought Minecraft potions were good? Oh my gosh! Wait till you see Terraria potions. I do actually need fallen stars. Those are very much so crucial for. Okay, I'm gonna use these throwing knives for mages, and right now you can see it's nighttime, so all the mobs are out. Again, like I say, I'm gonna be mage, but it's not a big deal for me to use non-mage weapons when I don't have any mage weapons, because you know. One thing I will say about mage that I'm not a big fan of is it is not the greatest at the beginning of the game. You can see if I was a ranger, I'd already have a blowpipe, or these throwing knives, or the acorn launcher, but still no mage weapons. So yeah, and the desert they do have these like ravines in them that I am not gonna go down yet. That is just a death wish. Really, going anywhere besides spawn is a death wish at the moment, but I'm not really looking to just do anything else other than explore. Just get an idea of what's on each side of the world. Yeah, damn it. Okay, well, even I'm starting to forget how hard frickin' this difficulty is at times. I guess when you play modded, yeah, I don't know, modded's weird because, like, the bosses are usually a lot harder, but, like, these vanilla enemies, I wouldn't be struggling with them if I was on modded. Looks like I made this a little too short. So, I'm trying to make a house for an NPC right now. And there are requirements that you need, like, it needs to be, I think, like, 6 blocks tall and 10 blocks wide. This is not 10 blocks wide, but I'll fix that in a second here. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get this house started. So, as I was saying, there are requirements. You need a table, a chair, and a wall. Or walls, I guess, placed to form that wall. And then you need a torch. Or a light source. It doesn't have to be a torch, it could be a chandelier, it could be a star in a bottle, it could be any of these. I think even a campfire. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make some armor though, honestly. Just give us some more defense. So we can take some more damage. It's not that... take some more hits. Not that it's really gonna do much, but... And I'm also gonna make some rope coils, just so... throw those up to heights I can't reach with my normal ropes. I guess I might as well get to making the doors. No, I'm not too sure. I think I'm just gonna go out, honestly. Get my throwing knives ready, because it's probably my best weapon right now. And so... I really need to find... there's like living trees, that's what they're called. They're just big old trees with loot. Okay. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Just big old trees with loot in them. And one of the loot items I can get is a wand of sparking, which isn't really the greatest weapon. It's probably... Mage is just, in general, is just one of the worst early game classes, in my opinion. Because the whole point of the class is to be a glass cannon. But kind of just feels like glass at the beginning of the game. Oh shoot. Come on. Come on. Please. Oh my god. Well, I need to collect these fallen stars because I need to up my mana over here, and you gotta use fallen stars to craft mana stars. Yeah, I should use grenades probably, but... And I guess this has more knockback than these stupid knives, but I don't know. I'm just gonna break all these, try and get some seeds. I'm actually getting quite a few fallen stars right now. These mobs are not taking it easy on me whatsoever. That's okay. Actually not doing too bad. I think I'm just gonna... Oh my gosh, man. Maybe I give the acorn slingshot a try. It seems like... Oh, okay. Oh, and I got my acorns back. Just does not do any damage, which is fine. I'm getting a lot of fallen stars. I feel like I don't usually get this many fallen stars. And it looks like it's starting to get a lot brighter now. Which means these zombies should start Yeah, I think it is day. I can tell from the music playing. Oh, shackle. I'll take that. It just gives me some defense. Maybe this would have been better if I didn't know what I was doing. So then I could learn with you guys. But you know what? I'm having fun regardless. Even though I keep dying. Probably wondering, like, how is that fun if you just keep dying? Listen, man. I guess it's... I don't really know how childhood me was able to persist with that. Because I feel like... we think a kid would get bored of this. But I don't know, man. I discovered this on my Xbox 360 and through the free trial. And I was like, yeah, $5, I'm getting this game. It probably wasn't $5 at the time, but maybe it was. I don't really want to end this video until I at least get my first weapon. Here's an aglet, very crucial crafting piece. Also makes me a little faster. Probably notice it. Got some iron bars as well. And I'm just going to leave that blue slime because green and blue slimes are actually pretty... Actually, did I just get... Oh. What are they jump booth? Oh, I do have a stepping stool. I was like, what? But yeah, I'm not going to end this until I get that first weapon, but... You know what? Yeah, as I was saying, blue and green slimes start off friendly. And there's really no point in killing them. I mean, I guess they do give me gel to craft torches, but... You can see I'm getting quite a bit of torches from just chests. I got another aglet. Don't really need to, I guess. Unless I want to speed max or something. And I'm gonna break all these cobwebs. Like, you wouldn't really think cobwebs would be useful, but definitely are. I'll tell you that much, just because you can use that to make silk and stuff like that. It's one of those things that you kind of just mine all game when you need them. No, I have bombs, so I should be able to... Oh, shoot. Okay. This looks like our tier 3 ore is going to be silver, which, again, is, I think, the worst counterpart. Which kind of has me thinking, like, is there just a pattern in this world where I just keep getting the worst one? I guess we'll figure that out soon, but... So, does this let me jump higher? It does. That's kind of fire, actually. Alright, so we have another desert on this side. And I guess the main reason I'm trying to go cave diving so much right now, even though I said that the first thing I need is going to be found in trees on the surface, is because I want to get my life up with these things called hard crystals. You can see how easy we're dying. Obviously, to make it harder to die, we need armor, because it makes you take less damage, but you can only take so much damage with 100 life. It's not like we can just dumb it down to 0. And it looks like this is a new background. They got the pyramid in the background. I actually don't see a pyramid here, but yes, pyramids can actually spawn in this game. Pretty cool. And I just keep getting blowpipes. I don't know why, but I'm sure I could sell these. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't use the staunch one. Some more copper. Maybe I should mine the copper just so I can get copper armor, but I usually just skip over copper. And sometimes I'll make iron stuff. But I'm gonna do some tall trees again. I'm just gonna get some more wood. The merchant has arrived. Oh, so I didn't... That's new. Usually, so you saw like there was an NPC in the beginning. I'm not sure if you saw he was shooting slimes and stuff with his bow and arrow, but there are definitely a lot of NPCs in this game. And when you make those houses, the whole point of it isn't really for yourself, actually. It's so these NPCs can move in. And I don't think I even need anything this time. But yeah, usually it's so your NPCs can move in and then they sell you stuff. And the merchant sells us pretty good stuff. Nothing too crazy. It's kind of just like a lot of basic stuff. But I really don't want to end this until I get my first weapon, dude. That would be kind of weird to end my first playthrough without even having the weapon for it. And you're probably wondering why I'm crafting platforms just to place them like this, but if each wood block gives me 2 platforms, why would I not use those? You know what I mean? And platforms give you free range to fall through as well. Definitely the more optimal thing here, just because you could choose, hey, maybe I need to go in that water for some reason. And I believe ice slimes aren't as friendly. Actually, no, they are pretty friendly. Jungle slimes aren't, and okay, boom. So here's the dungeon, and they just reworked this, I'm pretty sure, on how it looks, but maybe I have the classic one. Looks like I do, I don't know. But basically, if I go in here, I'm going to die, and I'm not going to do that because I don't want to die right now. But he's going to be a boss fight later down the game. I think this is a medium-sized world. I probably should have made it a large world just for more content, but I just feel like medium is good. Maybe I'm not as far down as I think, because usually the dungeon's on the edge of the world, and And some more water. Surprise, surprise, dude. But that's okay. I got some enemies over here, which is probably my sign that I'm gonna die. I don't really know how much damage these do or how much they take from me, but these loud ass vultures. Good, I guess some good money, and then this thing shoots sand at you, so I think, yeah, just sit here. It's not gonna be, I'm not in range. You can only throw sand so far, you know what I mean? Back to the throwing knives we go. And, oh, looks like we're reaching our evil, so this is the Crimson. Each world can have either Corruption or Crimson. I chose Crimson because I like it a little more for the debuffs that you can get. It's honestly, for the most part, preference. Also, just, in my opinion, still annoying as hell, as you can see, but not as annoying as the Corruption. Yeah. Oh, see, I definitely just died to some thorns there, but oh well. Another neat thing about platforms is they actually count as doors for these houses, so I can just kind of make a very simple hotel. Place these walls. You know, I like to go with the workbench as my table just because then I can craft, and I guess I'm gonna just start placing my chest down. I don't want to get it too full yet, just because I don't want to. Eventually I'm gonna have to make a storage area, but for now we'll just do this. And the reason why I had freaking 3 of these blowtorches is I might as well just sell some of them. So I'm gonna just go ahead and, oh, there's a housing category now. 14 silver, nothing crazy, but it doesn't need to be crazy. What is this? He doesn't have a place to set up shop. Okay, I got you, man. Yeah, I don't have much money, but I'm gonna have to change that. Let's go ahead and place this door right here. And then I'm just gonna start off by throwing all these flowers in here because I do need these later down the road, but I'm fighting any bosses yet, so should be good for now. I'm actually gonna use those iron bars. I'm gonna craft me an anvil, I guess. I'll throw these fallen stars in there as well. Screw it, even the dirt blocks and the iron ore. But yeah, let me go ahead and craft some more walls. Fill this up, get my torch down, and he should move in here just automatically. And then I'm gonna craft a wooden hammer. I'm gonna get rid of this wall here just so people don't scream at me for having an untidy house. But I have a lot of bombs. I'm gonna get heat for that, but I do. Which means I can get another NPC to move in if I build us some houses. But I want him to be happy, and the demolitionist likes to live on the ground. So still just focus on getting that other weapon. At the same time, I don't want this to be too long of a video, but maybe I cut out some of this until I get that. But anyways, I don't think I've been on this side yet. This looks like a promising little cave here, but I'm not sure if I want to explore that yet. Oh shit. Oh, we're gonna make like a rope bridge. Kind of like, I guess, a zip line. Okay. I should probably change that freaking damage sound because it sounds like I'm a just walking ball of meat. But oh, look at that. I'm kind of annoyed that I can't find this weapon, but I'm gonna go in these caves and maybe I stop here. Maybe I should have stopped there, but I'm not. We're back in the desert. Has good loot. Oh, look at that. That is a lot of silver. I'm gonna go ahead and mine that. Maybe make myself a pickaxe to start. Okay, well, I need this to break. Please. You know, I forget how to craft the amethyst staff, but I think that would be nice. And you know what? That's why we have the guide. These zombies are a pain, man. I will say. All these mobs are a pain. Anyways, I got these. Okay. Oh no. Oh, okay, at least we got platinum, so for the other. Okay, sorry, I need to lock in here. Bob, you can hear it just digging in the ground, trying to get me, and I don't see it, but I hear it, and it's kind of annoying me. Is it gonna be done yet, or is it waiting? Come on, man. Oh, oh, whoopee cushion. Well, I can use that to make a fart noise. I guess it's a vanity item, which means it's just for show, but I don't really know what a whoopee cushion looks like on me. But anyways, platinum and gold are the last of like the, I guess, free hard mode. Not really, actually. There's another one later down the road when I fight the boss. But in terms of mining in caves, kind of, the last one is gold and platinum. And platinum is definitely better than gold. Always better platinum over. Okay. Oh, so when I take damage, I make a fart noise. Okay. I'm not trying to die again, but you know what? Just avoid these black slimes because those ones are aggressive. Okay, we got some money, which means I really cannot die here. And I can tell you right now, these are some not so easy enemies. I just really want to get some amethyst, dude. Oh! I didn't realize that was a slime, dude. It's so hard to see here. It just makes a stupid little fart noise when I hit it now. When it hits me, I should say. Okay, there's a lot of enemies down there that I don't want to mess with, so... You know, maybe I'll just cut to mining when I find some more amethyst to craft my first thing, but... Right here we got a heart crystal. I don't want to drown down here, though. And this is used to craft... This thing right here, it's not aggressive, it doesn't hurt you, no. In case you were wondering. And I just really have to focus on not drowning while also mining. And you know, I'm just gonna throw these walls away because I can always make more walls. Now this piranha is gonna instantly lock onto me. And I think the skeleton can throw shit at me, which is not gonna be nice. Alright, but we're actually doing pretty solid damage here. Okay, I got some bombs. I'm gonna get some air here. Now other heart's up there, and I'm not really sure how I'm gonna get up there. Oh my gosh! I just lost 5 gold. Okay, I'm back down. Really hope the freaking jellyfish didn't pick up my money, which kind of suck, but I don't think it did. Okay, it didn't take my gold. It took something else, but that's fine. All I care about is gold. These jellyfish be on something in this difficulty, man. Oh my gosh, they're on something. Oh no. Please. Just let me get away from these jellyfish. Okay. We made it out of there. And I got my life crystal, so here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it. I'm also gonna eat this apple, which is gonna give me some buffs, I guess. Kinda. We got some more. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of defense from that one, actually. And even this pickaxe already feels a bit faster. And we got another accessory. We got some platinum bars, and we got some suspicious looking eyes. I wonder why they look so weird. Please. Use a pickaxe as a weapon. This is what it's come down to. Okay, I'm mine some platinum. And honestly, maybe a platinum sword is... Okay, I guess actually the moon is a platinum pickaxe. It's like Minecraft, man. Actually, I don't know. Minecraft, do you guys usually craft the pickaxe first? That's what I like to do, but... Iron armor can suffice, but an iron pickaxe... Big difference. Okay, that's not doing anything. I think, ironically enough, my freaking best weapon is the pickaxe. Damn, we got hops with that step stool, but I just need to find my last bit of amethyst. And I'm gonna use these bombs I have to break all this silt. So I can get maybe just that last amethyst here. And here's some amethyst. I never have in my life have been this excited to see amethyst, but I'm gonna use this. Let's get out of here. And now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a furnace. Make room for a furnace. We got a lot of money now. So now we got our first weapon, guys. It was about time, honestly. Amethyst staff, let's go. And I don't have enough stuff for anything platinum yet. But that's okay, because here's what I'll just... Now I should. Make some silver. Some iron. Really just anything of use right now. And then... Our last pickaxe for a while, just make platinum one. And then instead of just throwing this away, I'm just going to sell it. You know, just sell it and take my platinum pickaxe. Everything else is gonna go in here. This looks good enough. I'm gonna place this extractinator just outside. Doesn't really matter where it goes. So yeah, so it looks like we got everything, and then we're just gonna use this to see what happens. Hopefully we can get some more amethyst. Actually, nothing crazy there, obviously. But here's what I'm gonna do: is I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna buy a mining helmet so I have a light source now. And this helmet doesn't even go for anything, so. Do that, and I'm gonna take another chest. I'm just gonna put it right here, and I'm just gonna put like all this stuff in there. Damn, I can't even freaking. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, pretty slow, but it's not. It doesn't drain too much mana, and it does 15 damage, so it's not gonna do too much damage either. But that's okay. There's using it. And actually, I think I see another weapon right here. Abigail's Flower, which is a summon. So this, if I was a summoner, this is what I would be using. It's just a little ghost friend to help me fight. I like to just keep one along with any class I use, just because like you don't have to do anything to use this. It's just spawn it in and then it's there until you die. So literally just extra damage. Why would I not want that? You know what I mean? Oh, so the nurse just left. I didn't know they do that. So they come. So now they changed that. So now I guess the NPCs that you can have based off like requirements being met, they come and then they leave if you don't build a house for them. Okay, that makes sense. So for the nurse, like I think I got it when I had like 120 health. So just need any help, any life crystals used, and then can get a nurse to move in. But I'm building this in the desert because I don't think it's the nurse that likes the desert, but your freaking man's the arms dealer likes the desert, I believe. But you can probably see that maybe building this at night isn't the best idea. Okay, yeah. So. I'm just gonna recall. Okay. That was close. Buy me a piggy bank, and I do want this. This pylon lets me teleport. I don't have enough money for that. But I'm gonna put my money in this piggy bank. I think that might be a good place to end here for today. But thank you guys for watching. I hope at least one of you made it this far. I think one person watching this whole video would be a good milestone for my first video. But I hope one of you made this far, and if you didn't, you're missing out. But I'll probably come out with another one tomorrow. Not too sure. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.